Yo, what's popping? It's your boy Pity Jokes, Mr. Kanjani put himself in a Kumkula Maxu TD Jakes. And I think welcome back to
Next Music Verse. Yo, what's up guys? My name is Bongani, the proudly South African guy, a risk taker, a believer of a successful nation, a dreamer by night and a achiever by day. Period.
Hi guys, I'm Kina and I'm here to represent those of us who have absolutely no idea what's happening in the music space because everything just moves so quickly these days, but we're gonna catch up today.
Next Music Verse.
I know it's been a long time since we've been here. We even forgot our intros. But yeah, we're gonna keep it going, keep it rolling. There's a lot that's been happening in the last couple of days. But have you been good listening to music?
Yo, bro, I've been listening to some good music, some bad music, some average music, and some worse music.
A lot of things are just not memorable right now.
Hey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's where I find myself.
EBC's, daddy shop Basically, like if you're going to be optimistic, she's like, to be honest, let me just throw this one. Okay, kids. Like, yes, a lot has been going on. No, a lot, guys. We're just healing from AKA that chigi. There's Costa. I mean, honestly, I think, like you, to add to your point, a lot has been happening in the music industry. In South Africa and in the world. I think obviously we were shook, like I was saying, by AKA's passing, and then we lost another talented artist, young kid who's been doing the most. We were actually reviewing his music video or his collaboration with Eeque on the other day on that remix, and my man apparently Ultra just passed on, man. So yeah, RIP to all the Costa Tit fans. We lost another great one.
Definitely, and I'd like to just like put it out into the universe that it's enough for now, please.
Alright?
Yeah, like spare us. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just, we're already going through a lot with like a lot of shifts and like economic this and yada toothpaste, but like can they just chill out on like the empathy streaks and the sadness that they're throwing our way right now? Can South Africa just get some mercy?
Universe, we need good vibes.
That's it. Yeah. Amen.
I think I will tell best.
Anyway, that's not music to my ears.
But we're living in a movie.
It's not. You're living in a movie. Guys. There's a lot going on. So then, you guys know that every single show we've got a jam-packed show. We've got song of the week that we're gonna talk about. What has happened in the last couple of days? What do we have also? Music video of the week. We've got album of the month or album.
A few albums have come out.
Since the last time we met.
Yeah.
Alright then, guys. I've been listening to you guys' music, and I have to say I'm not completely happy.
Hey, I'm so happy.
No one can fault you because we can't assure when you got hits out in this space.
Listen, go stream my music by the way.
Not you throwing a free promo.
Listen, next music verse, come on now.
Listen, we're doing that for you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right,
I know we've got some nice things, man. You gave us homework. There's a couple of songs there to listen to.
Good songs, eh?
I'm glad we don't have to write exams. But I'm plugged in. I love that. So let's move to the music update of the week now.
Yeah.
So the first one, we still have Metrofm Awards coming up. And do you guys still feel like we're on the right track in terms of music? We're looking at the period of 12 months now. This is the period of the end of February and the beginning of March last year, 2022. So that's a timeline. Do you still think we've got some good music?
There were some catchy songs last year.
Yeah.
There were some really catchy songs. But before we also go into that, do you guys think back in the days when Metrofm Awards were coming, we used to really, really prepare ourselves and we geared up for it. Do you guys still get excited at the sound of AMA Awards?
I mean, I feel like for me, we know they're making a comeback. They've been gone since COVID, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think overall, the conversation we had about the summers the other day, would see the credibility of awards necessarily. What do they do for artists? And is it sometimes are these awards fair to other artists who deserve them? And for me, I don't know the structure behind some of these awards. If you actually win an amount of money,
Okay.
But they used to be credible because artists used to attend. So I'm not sure what merit are the people who are nominated by. Is it because are they mostly streamed songs on Metro FM or are they mostly streamed songs on Spotify? I just don't know
the criteria of
let's see what they do. And the summers came back after the COVID. They came back and we still saw a lot of discrepancies into the whole award thing.
I feel you.
So let's see what Metro does and Super Jaja afterwards.
Fair.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the Metrofm Awards, right? Like, I think it's our responsibility as well to actually try and hype these awards up, because if we don't hype the awards, I've been saying this a couple of weeks, like to say, like the Grammys are big. For someone to even like fly to the Grammys in South Africa and win a Grammy, that's big.
It's a big
We
deal.
need to be able to get to a standard where we fly someone from Nigeria to say, yo, Diamond Platinum is
Yeah.
nominated. Can you come and perform? Can you get an award?
I see what you mean.
So we need to get to that standard. So speaking of awards, you also have Amapiano Awards. They're happening on the 2nd of April. And yeah, because Amapiano have been dominating, I think I'm excited for those ones.
Yeah.
Last year, preparation-wise, when they did them, it was a bit shaky. You know, I attended those ones, and it was like,
They were not sure, but then I think now they're coming out with the bang. Because I feel like even when the summer started, they used to be year one. This is year one of the summers. We don't know. We grew along the way. We got our credibility along the way. So I think they'll be good. I was just unsure. Why do you have Amapiano Awards when you never had Amakwaito Awards?
Amapiano dominating right now.
It's a very different experience though here. Like, and we also can't like compare because of the impact. I think I think Kwaito was a lot more localized. It might have had an international impact, which was great. But I also feel like what the Amapiano has caused quite a great evolution in terms of like that music process and stuff like that. And so the integration, and also at a time when there's digital media like there is now, like it's far-reaching, wide-reaching.
Globally
so also that I think
sense.
somehow we need to stamp it also and make that like national awareness and international awareness of like what Amapiano is about. Also the home of it, because so many people ride off of and make money off of the Amapiano genre are not and they're not particularly from SA or whatever. So I think also to bring that localization of like us owning that is a genre and that's big, it will have a big impact right now. Quick question. What do you think? Because a lot of Amapiano songs really sound similar. Real chats, right? What do you guys think the criteria is going to be? Is it going to be like the streaming level or like the popularity level? And considering the big impact of digital and social media right now, is it going to be like the trending capacity? Like what's going to influence? I wonder how the criteria is going to sort itself out.
I think it's going to be the normal ones that we would know. You know, which song went more viral, which song produced more hits, or more plays, or more YouTube views, or which one had a bigger challenge. Because times have also changed. We can't be using the same old format like Dlala, because a song now can get the number of streams in a day that it used to get on TV. Because sometimes the music video will be only on TV. And if Channel O used to play from 12 to whatever time,
that's the time you had.
That's all you're gonna see, my friend. Unless you need a cassette,
I was about to say, didn't have a cassette or a CD.
Sorry. The actual criteria, what happens when you host awards is that you gather a list of people, right? You gather like 10 people, and then you put them in a room. These people have to have certain criteria. They have to be station managers, a specific radio station. There has to be the music compiler for a music show, like Channel O. So you get a board of directors that come together, and then they choose the songs. So obviously there's public ones, public voting, but there's also these
panelists
that sit down and actually analyze the music. So in this specific, like for example, there's Best Amapiano Private School. How cool is that? Best Amapiano Private School.
But you can hear the Amapianos that went to private school though. You can hear them.
You know what I don't like? Calvin Momo is not in that category.
Because it's not. It's more commercial than private.
You see Kevin Momo fans, you guys are hypocrites.
No.
I
don't think they're hypocrites. I don't think they're hypocrites.
It's not good enough for Amapiano Awards.
No, hold on. Multi-private school, do you mean a category of Amapiano private school?
Yeah.
Oh, but Calvin Momo still gets to be filtered into the process of being picked.
But that's the thing, like...
Is what I'm trying to understand, like for someone who's listening who might not understand like that technicality.
So you apply, just like the Metrofm Awards. The last time we spoke about them, we spoke about the application. So the same thing with Amapiano, there's an application process that you have to submit. So if you didn't submit, there's no way that they're gonna say, let's pick you.
Oh, so now the private school is what you having to apply?
Yes, you have to classify your music.
Now I think I understand what you're saying, That's interesting.
Guys, it's a lot going on. That's why I said,
I thought you meant it's a whole genre. That's why I thought there's actually Amapiano that sounds like private school.
Yeah, but then there is, because there's also Amapiano that sounds very ratchet.
Oh wait, guys, I'm wrong. He's nominated. He's nominated.
He's
nominated.
Right,
Look at the Momo fans. Look at the Momo fans.
If Calvin Momo doesn't take that award, forget it. Forget.
But
All
also,
I'm saying-
as an award show, how are they going to categorize the different types of Amapiano? Because you know at award shows there's best R&B, best quiet.
Imagine.
So now everything's Amapiano.
They
Then what?
categorize my song as the ratchet side, and the time for me it was Dada.
Guys, listen, right? There's
Aye.
best Amapiano manager,
Yeah.
best Amapiano festival hit.
Okay.
So best Amapiano breakthrough act.
Okay.
Best Amapiano dance act.
Okay.
Friends of Amapiano. Oh.
Wait,
Abo bandla, abo rapper,
yeah,
abo
give us
rapper,
names, give us
aba.
names, give us
Let me
names.
give you names. We're talking about Wishy, Fakut Mahuta,
Yeah.
Msaki,
Yeah.
Mechi, Dlala, Mchu. Forgive me, Dlala, Mchu, something. And then we've got Davido, Caspania Vest, Beast, Asake, Amifako.
I want
Friends of Amapiano.
Friends of
So
Amapiano.
those people don't consider themselves like piano artists.
They are not.
No, they're not. They've got to do
They are artists.
clear.
genre.
They are
and
artists.
then- I want
just
Casper to
making
clear
sure.
it.
I'm just making sure. But then
Ah,
Nigeria has been
stop.
talking nothing but language.
No, but they gave us something before the weird drama vibes, the weird vibes. They gave us something. Him and Wishy, I think it was the.
Yeah. It's actually nominated for Song of the Year.
Yeah, that song. That song was a
Ngoma
good
last
hit.
year, guys.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's how
It's
fast
period.
the Amapiano are moving.
That's what I'm saying. Not a lot of things are memorable.
2020, dog. Like, don't you feel like it's 2020? Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like it's been 2020.
Right. So we have to move along because yes,
Yeah.
that's how Amapiano move. We need to move faster.
Yeah, that's why
this
nothing
whole
is
episode,
memorable.
This whole episode we should be covering Amapiano if that needed to be, because I feel like it's such a broad
Yeah.
conversation, because there's some songs I want to discuss there, but anyway, we are going to talk about this here.
It's mostly Amapiano songs on there, so you'll be happy.
Look, man, I love a broad spectrum of music. I mean, the rumor, it wasn't a rumor, but at school we spoke about Imikasa bringing new music. It's been confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh, on other news, randomly, I know guys have to move quick, but on other news, the Soil is also coming with new music. Like,
Yo,
I don't know why
serious?
I get it.
Finally!
Ashen.
Yo.
Us waiting for Mhlabati. Why can't?
Yo!
Simhlabeni and Mhlabati.
Hi, life takes place, yes, life takes place, but that life taking place, I believe, when it comes to the soil, it will have enriched. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It will have
I
enriched.
just wanted to drop the bomb, the good news.
Yeah,
to say,
no,
hey,
that one I'm
I'm
really
happy.
I'm happy to.
I'm happy. I did. Bongani?
Okay, so Taylor just finished the tour with Chris Brown.
It doesn't nudge. You know what? I love seeing people just like who are unexpected. Just like take us by storm.
Yeah.
Do you know, if you think about it, I'm not comparing them as two people, but I just mean like the way certain people knew Uncle Waffles until someone international spoke about her,
Yeah.
and then just the wave of Uncle Waffles took on.
Yeah. It's still, we still
Taylor,
know Uncle Waffles.
yeah. Taylor, we knew her song from TikTok again, and then
Yeah.
you kind of like, you know, sometimes when songs trend on TikTok, you never really know who they're from, right? Then she's trending, she's growing, jiggy, boom, the correct collaborations, and then she just starts flying. So I mean, big ups to that. And she was sitting next to Kim Kardashian just the other day.
Listen to this.
Made more news than the Kardashians themselves.
Dude, on the chats we are talking about, it's funny because I mean I am aware with the SA will never but in co-write you or co-sign you until someone does something bigger. But I'm like, why do we have that mentality? Why do we wait for someone to co-sign our own artists? Because I think that song was big enough already for her to be used a lot in South African music industry.
Yeah.
And she just nobody in SA was like a germ until someone was like, nah, Chris Brown, you're going to talent.
Let's
Come
jump
join
on.
me on a tour. Like, you know how classic that is for her start of the career. I think it's a good start to her career, and we're glad she's done. She's in one piece.
Yeah.
And Umbayimbayi Chyle.
You know how it be. Sometimes if your country doesn't appreciate you, fam, greener pastures.
Yeah, that's true. So speaking about co-signing artists, let's go co-sign our own local artists, right? Let's move on to Song of the Week.
Song of the week. Let's go.
Alright, are you guys ready for the list for Song of the Week? Right?
I'm not sure how you guys are gonna work it out, but I'm gonna just
We
entertain
listened.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got Elaine featuring Blackie, Loving You, number 1. SETE remix featuring KO, Young Stunna, Diamond Platinum, and Oxlade. Number 3, Dr. Tumi, That Name. And then we've got Wishy by Lady Do,
Lady
ne?
Do.
Featuring malume, koolkat, and DJ Riley. Ne? We've got Piki, ne? By Yams, Justin 99. Yo, it's not Justin 99, guys. Yo,
Bani.
What you want this guy?
Justin 64. Guys, you can't be Tabo underscore 69 as an artist.
That's a problem.
What's underscore
No,
69
people
for?
are known.
Nah, guys, man. There's so many words. There's so many words you can use in life.
Imagine 99. So we've got Umbayimbayi. Umbayimbayi, guys. Sorry, excuse me. I'm a
Zulu. We got Zulu. We're gonna come to
We've got Umbayimbayi. This one is a good collaboration. Big Zulu, Sjava, and then they are called Inkabi Zezwe.
Like the collab we didn't know we needed. It's a collab we didn't know we needed. And they both give hippie vibes from different perspectives because they don't fit the mainstream and they're just on their own wave and they believe in their culture in different ways. And so the sound, I enjoy the sound. That tempo I enjoy it is.
Last one, ne? Yo, Yahyhuppiyah. It's been long coming. Uncle Waffles featuring Tony Duda, Justin 99, Pcee, and then Eeque, and then Chyle.
On that one, I wanted to touch on two things because now I wanted to find out, but we're gonna remember that. I wanted to touch on the Big Zulu and the Sjava chat.
Yeah.
To be quite honest, like she's saying, I would say it was a collaboration we didn't think we needed. So luckily I was there at the launch of the song, and I got to hear how the music came about. And you'll be surprised with Babuye one. Like even though they came from different times of music, like I must say it's a big deal. So bringing that together and plus what Sjava had gone through and just like what Inkabi was in it's like a bull, and so even if you see like the bull horns, they make a handshake in the cover of the song. So they're talking about two bulls coming together in the same space. And for the first time, I enjoyed a Sjava song. And even the meaning of the song, guys. I'm taking Umbayimbayi, guys. You guys want to find Umbayimbayi is like a tank, a soldier tank, right? The one with the long nose. So he says, I'm gonna buy you a tank so I can shoot the mountains so I can be able to see your pretty face.
Yo!
Can't Zulu corny, but that one is taking Umbayimbayi. Call it corny, but he is
Zulu men and romance. They don't sleep on that energy, bro. They don't sleep. The songs, like they actually make some, like Zulu people make some of the best romantic songs. Like you can just hear their hearts go into
Zulus
it.
are softies, guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's like emotionally maybe, but like on the surface it's protected by some hardcore stuff.
These guys sing the song while they're wearing Brentwood.
Yeah.
It's a love poem. But
speaking of Amazulu, Blackie made Elaine sing Zulu, guys.
That was
Oh, that's good. Your brand is international. I mean, you have to keep to adhere to international standards. Shout out to you. How's the song? I never got a chance to listen to that one.
I like the melody when it starts, but I can't really say I'm crazy about. I gave it a chance. I listened to it like 3 times, but like it didn't hit me like some of their songs in different like separately and whatever way I can actually listen to the song on repeat. I was like, okay, cool, great collaboration, great milestone. Kudos to the singing in Zulu, and also also a collaboration that we had not anticipated, which was a pleasant surprise. But I wouldn't really like put it at the top for this particular case.
I think when it comes to Blackie, if you're listening, Joe, like don't be afraid to hit hard on rap, hey? It doesn't mean if a song is R&B. Like I still need that Blackie touch. Like I still need that.
Oh, do you like Blackie the trap style?
Exactly.
I see what you mean. For me, this collaboration, I would look at it as it's good for Elaine because after Bacardi, I was complaining a bit in my heart. I was like, it was Bacardi.
It was Bacardi.
Because I was like, I think Elaine should work a whole lot more with SA musicians. Like, it doesn't make sense for us to be getting cosigns from people not from here, but we don't even work together here. Like, artists here should work together so that, like, look at the song SETE, for example. You know, like when Blackie's out, he can perform the song. When Stunna is out somewhere, he can perform the song.
Exactly.
You know, when Chyle is out, he can perform the song. So Elaine should do a lot more collaborations. I want an Elaine and Nasty C. I think
I was about to say that's the one thing I would want
to bring.
The best
out of her.
The same way he did with that. Yeah, that was fire. You see, like that was like a whole
and situation. And that black and white song.
Yeah, they were fire. Yeah, you know best like.
Okay, so remaining in that category, KL decided to like do a collaboration of African artists and then remix SETE. What's your take, guys?
I'm not happy with it.
Okay.
Look, I gave it a fair rating.
Yeah.
Here's my chat. Obviously, from their sides, nothing changed. I think it's just the same song. They just added 2 verses.
Yeah.
Because KO's verse is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Blackie's verse is still the same.
No,
Stunna's verse.
there's no Blackie verse there.
Stunna's verse is still
It's the same. They
so for me it's like, okay, I could feel the vibe that Mr. Diamond was bringing to the song, and Oxlade brought the vibe. I like the melody, it did sound African, it did diversify a little bit, but I would rate the original more than the second second version.
Yeah.
I wouldn't skip it if it played, because I mean it still carries a huge chunk of the original song. But I think the song is still fine without the remix.
So here's the thing, guys,
Yeah.
And as a manager, if I was a manager for KO, I would expect the same reaction from you guys. But I don't think you guys are the target market for this.
Yeah.
Africa.
Like, bro, Diamond Platinum
the
is
Afro.
good in Tanzania.
Yeah.
Like, Diamond Platinum is like Casper.
No, we understand the cosign for the African continent altogether, right?
Yeah.
But I also just feel like, say as a layman, for example, as someone who's not a connoisseur of music, we are the ones that are going to stream it, right? In the, like, not obviously not just me, there are different target audiences, as you say. But as someone who's privy to streaming it because it is out, I definitely do feel like SETE, the original, had me on choco. Like I was like on repeat. Like you, and then it is one of those you see. But I mean, SETE is catchy. It's got swag. I think the video also was just like fun and funky. Some people didn't really enjoy it, but I enjoyed it. I feel like it was fun and vibrant, and it was just like.
I get
it has that energy. So this, much as it can roll out further into the African landscape, I feel like as someone who experienced the original, I might need some time for it to grow onto me. But the first few listens really didn't have me hooked.
Yeah. So I think when it comes to expanding on that, like this music artist, right? Like when it comes to doing a remix, I think when you are a music artist, think about expanding your brand as well.
Yeah,
like if a song is a hit, like for example, Jerusalem was a hit. When did we get the next hit from Master KG? Like it became a hit and then it died down.
Yeah.
But then now, what KO is trying to do is just to try and keep SETE alive, but on different countries as well. So it's like the moment you start growing the brand, the SETE will still remain priority.
Yeah,
but then
I understand. I get where Bongani is going. Bongani is co-signing the song. He's saying the song is fine, guys. I don't care what you think. Bongani, we care. I mean, we care because we all have different opinions in terms of what we like and what we don't like. But if I was to choose one of the 2 songs, I'll still choose the original. Sorry, Diamond, because when our artists always feature you, when are you gonna call us? We're not gonna feature us. You are only good. I'm coming for you. You're only good enough for us when we must put you in our big songs. When are you calling us to your big songs, Diamond? Oxlade, we are big to it. Like I've never heard of you before, but you were good. Melodically, you were good. You were finessing there. See you, ladies, man.
All right.
It's all love, everyone. It's all love.
Oh yeah, I had to ball her.
I'm a love. Dlala song of the week, guys. Dlala song of the week. What's your choice for song of the week?
But I was cool about Dr. Tumi. Is that the
you want to discuss with Dr. Tumi? My favorite.
It's gospel, it sounds like gospel,
Listen,
It's gospel, but something so touch my soul, Mina.
I listen to
I mean, you know that reviving. Life is tough right now.
I want to be excited about it. Why don't you guys hype me up?
Do you know why I think this song is fire? What how happy he is?
It
makes so much
sense.
sense. This is what I love about being a music lover, because you're not moved by a genre. I always say to my audience, guys, don't just listen to this heartbeat music. Listen to something with words. Because I wanted to do me when the title first, that name. I was already expecting he's going to be speaking about something really powerful, which is that name. And so I think he went crazy. Melodically, does really well. Vocally, musically, composition was nice.
Yeah, that's what I like
and,
as well.
It's an uplifting song.
Clean. It's clean, especially Konamaja, the world.
The darkness over us.
There's a lot going on, so we needed that soul revival.
when it comes to gospel songs, I have a problem. And explain. Wait, let me make it clear.
I like tattoo tattoos. Guys, run away. This tattoos make a game run.
So the thing is, gospel music, and I'm gonna, not in a bad way, there was Mbambo did an album, right? And the song were remakes of the old songs. I love people who write new music. I love people.
But one guys, my comment section, come, let's fight with this guy. You are co-signing pianos are being redone, but then you're gonna have an issue when they
No. There's redone and redone on top of redone. That's gospel.
But in.
It's all loving.
Mega side eye.
Bombastic
side eye.
No way, guys. Mina, all I want from gospel music artists is that, guys, like, if you're gonna talk about gospel, give me poetry. Give me something creative. Give me something that's gonna speak to me. So I love when people just write new songs. That's what Dr. Tumi did on that song. Even the beat, like it's vibrant, like
gospel.
It's like it's
gospel.
So now don't give me a whole album and then talk about the same songs like we sing in church.
I hear where you're coming from.
Like,
listen, I hear where you're coming from. I think when coming to the spirit, we should allow the spirit to be more. So as this is an original, it hits home. This could be. It's such a nice song, man. It's a hopeful song, saying that even if it's tough, there's hope in the name. Even if it's tough, he's your healer. There's hope in everything. We are hoping also to reach 1,000 subscribers. Hey, Jemima. We need I'll subscribe. Let's try it. That's subscribers will need data.
Organized.
Beautiful song. Believe in the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Provide.
In that, right? Because we have to choose. I would say Umbayimbayi. I win.
100%. I know Sjava's won BETs already, and I might be late in falling in love with his music, but for me here, he spoke to me in my season, and this is the first ever song I like of him that he's in, like my favorites. The other ones I'm not saying they're not. But Umbayimbayi, big Zulu.
Pleasant surprise for me.
Before I choose, like
see it. Like my life.
No. Wait, listen.
Camera zoom in. I caught him red-handed. Is it blushing? Did I read your bad one? Is it SETE?
No, it's not SETE. It's not SETE. I want to talk about something, right?
Yeah.
And we've got gospel, obviously, and we had that situation of Amatatu, our boy there, Uzuma, did the whole 666 tattoos and all that. People were talking about that. Does that influence the music that people, like the music that you do? Does it have an impact?
I think what happens is that, right, people get so far involved with music and the people that like create the music sometimes that they look at them from the lens of their own reality. So if you now listening to music on the radio and you're streaming it and you connect to a song, you're not so much necessarily thinking about the person who's singing it. Say you don't know the person, right?
Yeah.
You're connecting to the music, you're connecting to their gift, you're connecting to their whatever they're offering. Now when you start going into like music videos or like online, a lot of people obviously feel like they then can interact and probe further into who you are, what you're about, and how you appear. And I think a lot of what's happening is people just holding each other up to the standards of what they believe is correct for certain practices and how they practice those things. So if you're a religious person, you're going to look at it from a religious perspective and religious rules and religious anticipations and expectations. If you're a spiritual person, for example, you have a different understanding. The flesh, is not the spirit, is not the soul, is not the talent. It just is. It's the vehicle that's driving what's offered. So that's how I look at it. However, we cannot detach it from the reality that a lot of people are not just attached to people's talents. They are really attached to the human as well, and that's why the debates are always riveting. Everyone's looking from a different lens.
It's the anointing, and it's such on the spiritual side. I think also it's not necessarily the temple. It's literally like the anointing and what you're saying, because we grew up listening to gospel artists, guys, who used to drink. Exactly, guys. This thing of him being on the floor was not just a mistake. Now, one day he was lit. He was lit on stage. Do move to Mamadolo Pats and Mam Ribs. Go by brand. Every song now you must kneel. You know.
Don't lie. He wasn't kneeling for real.
It's just to you. Billy Joe.
Even that guy used to sing Kamata, he had a drug problem. Lundi had a drug problem, and he used to sing songs that used to uplift us.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, sometimes it's not what the person his personal life is like.
Yeah.
It's about in the moment, because sometimes the songs are spirit led. You know, I mean, you watch Hillsong. Every Hillsong band member has got tattoos.
Yeah, they express themselves different ways. They rockers for Christ and stuff.
Some pastors are a bit sus. He's the one preaching the message, leading the choir, but
hallelujah.
and you say, "Oh, pastor, you saw 98 from this."
Yeah, it's like the Mfundisis that do naughty things to people in the church and stuff like that without getting too deep. You know, it's just like and that's what a lot of people struggle to do. They struggle to disconnect the talent from the reality that the human is imperfect.
Yeah.
And for all we know, just an example, mhlambe vele bekaphuziswa ukuthi unenkinga with certain things, or when he drinks he relaxes, whatever it is really, and then that's when the talent thrives. It could be anything. Could have been his vice. It could also have been the fact that when he sings, he's singing from a place where he's trying to soothe his own soul, and that's how he's able to bring it alive. So you know, the human is imperfect, and I think, as we all know, we are not without sin. If you look at it religiously, if you look at it spiritually, we are not perfect beings. So now, that's why I remember even the initial episode that I shot with you guys. I was like, I don't like to get too involved in people's personal lives, because it can take away from what you meant to interact with. You know, and it puts you in those tricky spaces because people do not know how to detach their own perceptions and, you know, ideas of you from what you're actually trying to offer.
Okay. So for me now, song of the week is that name that speaks peace in the middle of the storm.
Do you want to go
I cannot hate someone choosing a gospel song as number one as their song of the week.
It's a beautifully made song.
It could even be song of the year for you, because it could carry you throughout the year more than what SETE could, or more than what Umbayimbayi could. Because Umbayimbayi, what if they take rand of petrol, guys? What if there's no more petrol or bullets? That's what mountains are you should see. Someone else's mountain. What you guys?
Alright, with that said, let's move on to album of the week.
Album of the week. Talk to me.
Yo, so the people who dropped, ne? Major League decided to be international with Major Lazer. And then we've got Dlala. What is it? Dlala?
Read it slowly.
Dlala Tukzin.
It's fast, Baba.
Dlala Lazz.
Dlala Lazz.
Yeah.
The Lost Fire. Ne? And then that's Gum. And then we've got Josiah the Disciples.
Yeah.
Ne? We've got Sounds of Gum. Ne? Tukzin Sa.
No,
ne?
Sons of Gomorrah.
Sons of Gomorrah. Yo.
The
Sons
Healers
of
Avenue.
Gomorrah.
Yeah, the Healers Avenue. The
Yeah.
Healers Avenue.
And then we've got Tukzin Sa. Ne?
Yeah.
There's official Tukzin.
Yes.
Dlala Tukzin.
Yes.
And then there's Tukzin Sa. So this is Tukzin Sa. He dropped an album called Amakuva. Ne? We've got Msaki featuring Moloi.
I like those. Too bad. Mpomuloi. Yeah.
With Msaki.
With Msaki.
Guys, are we saying that because Msaki is going like out of the music career, or is the album really nice?
Well, it's just unique, and I think because we are on the whole tip of next music verse, that's definitely. If anything, today my offering is go and check out that sound, because it's got a very unique sort of almost. What I always love, like, you know, indie vibes that are like South African based, you know what I mean? Because there are many popular genres that we have, but then there are other genres that speak to a completely different, almost eclectic target market. But I don't want to label people too much. I just feel like it's a unique artistic sound, but it's also really rooted in a lot of the music that we have in SA today, and it influences it. But I think what I like here is that, are you guys into African folk?
I couldn't say before.
No, come on, it's a genre. It's African, so African. You see what I mean? So that's why I want people to open themselves up
like
to
the
it.
soul vibe.
Yeah, it's like almost, but like the elements and the instruments are very different. Like they're very different. It almost sounds like someone's blowing into a pipe, or like you know, those kind of
those.
So yeah, and then it's just like, you know, those movies, like, and they often make for nice background music in movies and whatever. And so they've got a jazzy African folk type blues mix in there, and I think it's something unique and something interesting for people to go and explore. Definitely very different from a lot of the things that are on the list right now, because piano this, piano that, toothpaste. So if we're gonna really go into the the albums, I'm just gonna end it now and say that is my album of the week. But I did enjoy Major Lazer and Major League, and I feel like it's the collabs also make that album a great deal.
Amazing collabs.
Yeah,
guys, pardon me, guys. Like I've been on tour. It's this music thing, you know. But no. I'm definitely gonna have a listen at how you guys are speaking about these albums. You guys make sure you check them out. You can use your Google obviously to just check out the music we're talking about. Because I think I'm also gonna go and have a listen. I think the twins are doing the most.
Yeah.
In terms of who they collaborate, they're being smart. That's what I'm saying. People spread your wings and fly.
Yeah.
Let's take what we have to the world before the world takes what we have and makes it their own.
Yeah.
Because like even now, just like in movies, how they tell our own African stories and movies, they are through their own lens. I'm like, bruh, how is a white man writing about Shaka?
And now when you go and Google, exactly, now when you go and Google the history, you come across the movies, which is whitewashing the actual information.
100%.
Sorry, just before we move on again, there's another album that I want to throw in there. Also something new, very new, unique sound. It's J Smash and K Kid. They're in the electro, hip hop, rap, R&B, dance, funk vibes.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, very, very unique. And so the album is called Izandla. So if you're gonna take anything new away from today that is not really popular, it's not like Amapiano, etc., try those sounds out. It's obviously not for everyone. Maybe that's why they're not particularly mainstream, but they've got their followings, they've got their people, they've got their spaces, they've got their audience, and I think there's just some uniqueness that they're offering that you should tap into if you're interested in exploring your music taste. Or expanding your music taste rather.
Get those fingers tapping, people.
And I know also Prince KB is working on an album. I've been hearing a little bit of that. And also
an album of like motorcycles or like no, because
so he's getting inspiration.
Yeah,
he's getting inspiration from that. Like he's been, he's around.
So we can't wait.
So with those type of feels, I feel like with me, album of the week, it has to be this guy's Dlala Lazz, like the Gom. I think coming from Bacardi,
like established groovist.
Hey, no,
gospel.
Guys, there's something about Gom these days. Like
it's not these days, bombs. Like I just want to interrupt you there, homie. Gom has been a fire genre.
No, man, it went down. No, now it's coming
down. It never went down. Gom, there was never a time.
Gom in KZN doesn't sleep.
If there's that's the thing, that's the thing.
Go to
Gom has never gone down ever.
But Gom is the way.
Gom is fire.
Go listen to our elevators.
Especially if we have some aerobics as well. You step class near Gom. It's like music from Limpopo also. It's like fast, it's a very
Zulus can say Makadzi or Barkimang, the tall guy.
And it's always Kimunada.
Yeah, they would say they died out in KZN because that music is not predominant. Dude, how do you think, guys? How do you think DJ Tira is still relevant today? Name me one piano song you got Tira, zero.
And Lag is
all
also
of them
Lag is also still performing a lot, and he was one of the pioneers.
Lag
is fire, and he's so chill, laid back guy. Like I don't know,
DJ like
yeah. And have you seen? And they still pull through in Joburg clubs. They still get booked.
My elevators are living here now. Whoa,
wait. Something happened, right?
Yeah.
I want to speak about DJ.
DJ
about DJ
in general.
Someone played DJ Chaotic's mix live. You pay me to come to a club
and I play someone else's
and then I play someone else's. I need to back in
So you gonna play someone else's mix?
I'm showing how to support it.
I don't know how you guys are gonna try and fix this whole DJing space because people don't DJ anymore. Apparently they lip sync now.
Yeah.
They lip sync. They mix a sync. Yeah, like ganja.
So I think guys we need to find a way to regulate the industry in terms of DJing. But it's wrong to play someone else's mix. Play your mix, but let us know if you suck, you suck.
It's okay.
Also, I think the other challenge is a lot of the local DJs, right? Have you ever been to like a number Yahyhuppiyah Abukonka, a lot of the local DJs, that's when you're going to hear that there's new music on the ground. Now, but sometimes the residents or whatever, but the people who don't have big names, what I think they struggle with is PR.
Yeah.
To put their names out there so that there's a higher demand for them.
Yeah.
And I want to, speaking of DJing, I really want to touch on the hip hop situation.
Yeah.
I was at, like, you know, the OGs of like hip hop, whatever, they still play such old hip hop music. That is not okay. It's like they're playing for themselves. Like, give us a break. You know what I mean? There's new music, and also you don't have to be playing international music the whole time. I went to Yahyhuppiyah the other day, and there was a local DJ.
Certified Groovies now. Certified Groovies now.
I was just invited, but there was some local, not very popular hip hop DJs, but the music that they were mixing, almost you can't even Shazam, because they're mixing this sound and that sound and this sound, and a lot of it was local. My phone was here the whole time. I know when my phone is here the whole time that something serious is happening in front of me. And very often these young people and these like fresh faces, they're not putting themselves on a PR level that much so that there's a high demand for them. So now the old faces are always coming, and then you get the scammers also, and then you get people who are playing old music, not introducing us to anything fresh. Other people don't have anything original to play, so they play other people's mixes. Goopies in the DJ space, but they are talented people.
Yeah, so right. That's why I don't enjoy most of our commercial DJs when they play. Because, well, for me, this is why I say that, because they're too selfish. They end up playing their own music. Right? I was at what you call this thing, Boiler Room 26, and what's his name? He was playing Jezik, right?
Yeah.
He was playing, dog, and as much as the set was fire, he was enjoying the set, one man.
Serious?
From my perspective, I'm not saying the set was bad. I'm just like, but what are you playing us? Like, if you're gonna play us new songs, give us what we came here for, what we like for now, then drop that one gem every once in a while. Not like play 6 unknown songs, but now we're like, and then he's the only one who's...
It's Boiler Room.
I get it.
Boiler Room, like the
Waffles came through. Waffles came through.
With her own songs, but...
Waffles came through and she was there for the people.
No, but that's the problem. That's the problem, man. And you know what, ne? Let me explain something like the secret side of the DJ world, right? Yes. There's like sort of like a I don't want to say a cult, but like something similar to that, ne? Maporisa would say, if you want music, you'd have to go to Maporisa, right? You have a song, Dlala Tukzin, ne? That has only vocals. And then you also have a song that has only the beats. So when you are friends with these DJs, they give you like new music, but also they don't give you files that are already mixed. They give you like different files to say, this is the vocals for Siatandan only.
No, I get it.
Now, when you go to like these clubs and then you play your own music, right? You have to be obviously cognizant of that, but also the Boiler Room is like a bigger version of saying that this is an international platform. I want to expose to my music, just like on how we found out about Beba. It was because of Boiler Room, but also not a lot of people know Beba, right? If you're from Pretoria, you know Beba. That you know, like
I
it
get
will
it.
kick in.
I mean, I know what you say, but also let's not forget the responsibilities of a disc jockey in general.
To entertain the people.
Your job is to play music to entertain the people who are there. So now what I'm saying is that, for example, on that example, Yaga Jazzy killed that night. I understand, obviously, you know, DJs can do whatever, but put in some effort and think about the people, because you know what I was watching, from a perspective of the audience. Luckily, I was upstairs, so I could see even down. I was like, everyone is standing. So Boiler Room's camera people, they are watching there, or the cameras are rolling, and people are just chilling. They're watching. You lose the people because DJ prior to that did play songs we didn't know, but he kept the tempo up. Like, you know, music is like a feeling. It's like you have an orchestra like this. You're taking us somewhere. If people are not dancing, we're not sweating, they're not buying more alcohol, we're not drinking more Valentine's. It's just music. When Waffles came through, you could tell now it's on.
But sometimes is it on for the hype, or is it for the hype of the person and people loving that person, or is it on for the music, right? Because I must be honest, in some instances there can be a hit and miss, but there also can be like a crowd limitation aspect to it, right? So, for example, I went to Konka for the first time the other day, and I was just observing from different elements of music and stuff, right? So, you know, obviously how they pick up, they start with different DJs and then they pick up from there, and the sound changes as different people. I think I don't even know if there was a main act situation or what going on, but Oscar Mbo had a set, right? The DJ before him was a bit like upbeatish, then Oscar Mbo came, you know, that kind of music. You kind of think you also feel like you can listen to in Ibiza and Ibiza, you know. But a lot of people were sitting down, and this is Oscar Mbo, where in some instances the hype around Oscar Mbo is crazy. There'll be spaces where he just comes in and people will scream and go crazy. Now Useka's in a different zone. Abantu, you know, have a different type of tempo in terms of how they interact with the music. They want to hear what they want to hear. He's on stage. He's a big act. I would say he's a popular act, but then the music also took people to a different place, and it was setting them up differently, so they could rest, maybe catch up on some drinks, catch up on some food. And then came another DJ. Then came Ukabza. When Kabza came, automatically people stood up. Kabza, on the other hand, didn't play what you would anticipate him to play.
He plays exclusive.
Yeah, he played. And now what he was doing was even more exclusive, because he would be playing piano beat, local piano beats, and also his stuff. But then he would be, for example, underneath playing like an old school song, like or something like that. And then mixing it with them. And so now you see what I mean? Now he's taking into a different space where with the sound, if he was just playing the sound, people could have sat down. But when you hear that familiar sound, it takes you to a different shift. And I think it's a crowd thing.
It's a crowd thing.
It was new what he was doing. I have never heard that happen before. But somehow the crowd was responding very well.
It's like as a comic, I can tell it.
He has a presence and energy, very different. But Maporisa wouldn't have presence, guys. I don't know what it is about it, but Umaporisa's got a presence. You feel,
when you have the money,
feel him when he comes.
He used to throw money at people after COVID. He was having a great time throwing money at people.
Until they started representing him. But you get what I mean? And he also took the crowd in a very different direction. That's just a recent example of how DJs and sometimes the crowd itself, they just respond in different ways. Had Oscar potentially been playing somewhere else, they probably would have stood up and then maybe not been able to connect to what came after. You see what I mean? So I don't think, but I also respect what you're saying, that the international platform, now you also want to flex. You want to throw in what you're really about, because you're not just playing for the audience. Someone could be watching, connecting to what you connect to in a different country, and it opens different doors.
No, I'm totally for you, but I'm saying at the end of the day, I was like, anyway, my point will remain. I don't care whether you want 9 of your songs to be heard by someone in but when you are in front of a mixing, you don't play
make sure
for
that you
yourself.
balance.
Like, I get that, but people paid to come see you play. Give them the expected vibe, but also it doesn't matter if the vibe is up there or down there. Whichever vibe suits anybody can still work. But in terms of DJ, of playing a whole 45-minute set of unknown music, that you're gonna come with 50 minutes of songs we know just to bribe us at the end. So that's the end. But I mean, I get what you guys are coming from. You guys are making such valid points, though. But I mean, I guess it depends who you are, because I mean, people still scream if Rihanna, you know, dropped anything from 2019 or 2016.
That's another one.
Alright then, so we've been talking about this for a long ass time. Sorry, I don't know if this is gonna be beeped. Can we say as in this?
We can.
Okay, just making sure. And also, okay, so where are we now? We are on.
You need to give us your album of the week.
I said I don't have one because I haven't had a good enough listen for both of them. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my time with the albums, because I also have a lot of music I'm still also trying to
process.
Sure, superstar. Thank you. I was going to say.
I was yippee. I was a conker.
Are you surprised that I went out?
No.
Are you shocked?
Yeah, I'm very shocked.
Okay. I'm shocked. I'm coming alive now. Now that I have to listen to new music and stuff. I must put myself out there.
We love it. I think we're gonna go to the last segment of the show. Right before people put themselves out there. Last segment of the show, I want to talk about visuals, guys. I feel like Sukuruma Supelila. I'm editor, especially when coming to this time. So I don't have an album of the week. What's your album of the week, just to make sure?
Remember I told you Msaki and
then when I said
it's Dlala Lazz.
Dlala Lazz. I did.
Dlala Lazz.
Music video of the week. I'm a visual human being, so I like the fact that we can go to this one very quick because
you are featuring yourself.
You always want to bias, content creation.
We should probably put a snippet of their video at the end of the podcast. Just one of us. Just a game.
Yes, my chat. I'm not even rushing to watch the song, but it's because I love creativity when it goes beyond production. Like I love storytelling, because I feel like sometimes I don't like a song until I see a video. I'm like, I just want to see what you were doing with this. Because the first time I'll talk about on that list, before you even mention one, I know that who knows Vorosa song.
Okay, so let me get the people up to speed on what we have on the music video of the week. On the music video of the week, we have Umbayimbayi and what's this guy? Mac Lopez, ne?
Pcee and Mac Lopez.
Yeah, we've got Pcee and Lopez,
yeah.
ne? Ngiyazifela nawe, ne? And we've got D Kaula, ne? With Maclara. It's been making a little bit of waves there, ne? And then it's called One, ne? And then we've got Umbayimbayi, no big Zulu food.
I know video lengo manje.
I look for it, visuals.
Visuals.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of weirded out, well, not weirded out, but lost with how am I?
I wanna touch on it, ne?
Okay.
But let me list it because I wanna talk about that.
Okay.
What comes out of it, ne? And then we've got Yithi Sonke, Lotto. It's featuring Robot Boii, Piki Jokes, and then Alpha Boy, and then Nipo. Last one, we've got Uhunos, Vorosa. It's a remake featuring MJ, DJ Bugs, Bin Arase, Zulu, and M Costa. There.
Alright, so let's touch on the one I started with, and then we can go up the list. Right? I personally feel like, guys, hear me out. I personally feel like sometimes your song can be bad and your video can save you. Sometimes your video can be bad and your song can save you.
Yeah.
How I feel about the song, I plead the fifth. The visuals, I get the visuals, but I think they could have been done more because it looked like those people who had money. Like if you're gonna do a video that showcases money, rather also let your video look like money. Not in an aspectability. Like for me, they were shot inside the place. Propaganda was really, really nice, but I feel like there was just lack of lighting.
Is this DJ Who Knows, ne?
Yeah,
Who Knows?
I feel like also the music video idea was just like, guys, get chill vibe, man. Guys, get one of our also get chill vibe, man. Get chill vibe. I didn't get much. The dancers, I appreciated the arts, number one, and even now, as much as the song is about Voroso, the music video I saw does not say Voroso to me.
But there's Voroso all over the music video. Though.
Nah, this one shot of this one piece of Voroso, they were frying the whole time. Like this guy was frying Voroso and
But
just
from time to time, they go back to.
there was no creativity with the Voroso. I mean, see a girl eating Voroso. Guys, there was no one eating Voroso.
Why should the girls be the ones eating the balls? Guys, I didn't see a guy eating balls.
Because people love meat.
Yeah, let me balance this out. I didn't see a guy eating balls.
People love meat.
Yeah, guys also.
Yeah, but then there was no one was eating meat. The guy was just frying that meat the whole time.
Exactly. Last
You are
day,
boss, guys.
this meeting boros. I'll sharp.
Let me tell you a story about Who Knows, ne?
Yeah.
Who Knows is the original like maker of Voroso.
Yeah.
So
it's his song.
Yeah, it's his song. It's his song. So he decided to bring it back and put a little bit of piano into it. And then DJ Who Knows is the guy who also created. I don't know if you guys know.
Pitori vibes.
Pitori vibes.
Sound, yeah.
So-
Actually, maybe you're not too far off the mark when you talk about girls eating boros. If we're talking about Pitori, because Avoso and stuff like that.
But
So-
doesn't this guy look like Cousin Pura? But talk about that another time. He
They
does.
do have a resemblance of each other.
They
do.
They look together.
So he's trying to come back, right? And it's quite sad. The video is like on 3.8,000 views, and it's not doing that great in terms of like that. Ne? It did make waves back then. So I think he's trying to like catch on the wave of this quantum sound. That's trying to come back and give a little bit of a vibe and everything. I think also like DJ Bugs used to be big back then. Yeah, now when Rumaport was still Uhuru. Yeah, so Bugs is coming from that gang called Uhuru. Yeah, so they're trying to revive themselves. They're trying to bring back that vibe that they used to have, right? But the problem now, I love the music video, right? But I just have a problem when a music video is in one location. You've got to. For me,
you've lost me.
You
see, I'm a creative director. They know there needs to be a little bit more effort in our visuals. We covered this on episode 1, guys. We'd say rather invest in your storytelling. It doesn't have to be the same venue or the same concept, the swimming pool.
Yeah.
But also just to rewind and touch on what you were touching on, this guy making a comeback, guys. Instead of saying no recycling, guys. I don't know how many times I'm gonna emphasize this. No, guys. You popped then. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind, it's his song. I would have done that if the song is popping up. But guys, everyone is recycling. How would you feel right now if Ashlim Shop is like, let's recycle? What if Shri now is like, let me remix all my songs?
Ish.
Do you know what? I don't, like I said, I don't mind because people get inspired by different things. It's just that this one will struggle also because it's coming up against a pool of a lot of music.
Do you know?
Do you know?
Quality is gone.
You know which song I would like to hear recycled? I know you don't like it, but like that, Unandi and Mr. Cash Town.
Oh, okay.
Unandi and
what's his ghetto?
Gangsta Love.
Gangsta Love,
That song needs. It was a beautiful song there, and the lyrics obviously created beauty and stuff like that. But what I never really enjoyed till today, there was just something rough about the production. Like it was almost like there's a part in the melody like shota khona ngathi umuntu angayitidy up just a little bit. Just add that like full melody, just like bring that to life. That mastering, just remaster a little bit. I think that song would be something that if someone just gave it that, not change it, just a bit of remastering to make it like more smooth and clear. Yeah, that's one song I would like to hear recycled. I know you don't like it, but that's one thing.
No, I just don't like people thinking now the only way they can make it is to recycle. I don't
recycle,
mind sampling to make a song better.
Yeah, but I
recycling is like you ruin songs that I know from the past.
When I was
songs.
Hey, you will hear DJ who knows because he did recycle even White Chukucha.
Yeah.
There's White Chukucha 3.0.
Until somebody touches Sister Bettina, until somebody touches Mugwantua Pitoria. You guys are gonna be okay with this nonsense until somebody touches those
something serious, exactly.
And then there's a but you allowed the behavior from the beginning.
If you touch Sister Bettina, you're cancelled.
But also the video, going back to what we were talking about, the video,
it's giving quality. Yeah.
It's good. I mean,
the quality of the production is good.
The original. So the original, they're sitting on a taxi rank, and then they just Brian Voros, So from that, from that to this.
So Brian one piece of Voros in one small stand like this air propaganda. You should have hosted a party. You should have just hosted a party and have more people in the song. Because if you want to give off that vibe, then do that. Then just having just a team, just like 6 people, just propaganda. It's weird to see shots of no propaganda. It's just weird. I'm just seeing the sign of propaganda. How much I want. Did the girls eat that Voros? Okay, not like man. Like, never mind. Next,
okay, music. Let's move to your song. Let's move to Lotto. Before you say anything,
you guys say I'll speak because I'll be biased.
Yeah, don't be biased. But I love the creativity and bringing.
I see what you did there.
So I love the creativity. I'm one person who loves personality more than anything. If you bring a personality into the music video, the fact that you're not just playing the song from A to Z, for me, the moment you stop in between that and that I'm aware that wait, there's a competition. That moment where you were sitting with what's his name? I always forget his name. Yeah, you were sitting with Nhlakanipho there, and then Robot Boii was sitting with what's the other lady?
I love Letty.
And I was like, flip, wait, is this happening?
Yeah.
But I didn't like the sound quality when they mic'd you up. I was like,
they injured me the mic.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, please. Like,
because in the promos, it sounded okay.
Yeah.
But then I was surprised to see in the official video that it's like, you were not really
I heard that. Lesh was like to me, your voice is golden, so keep it soft. You know, Lesh, for me, loved the concept because I was in the song, still in the song. I didn't know what the music video concept was until I arrived on set. Obviously, you get a call sheet to say arrive, but I didn't think or know that we're going for this concept there. I blew it. I knew it. So for me, how we executed that, how we was able to tell the story, because now on set, you're always on the shot that you are in, except when you're just chilling there with the gown, just waiting for someone else's voice.
I feel you.
But visually, there's a part he said earlier, or he says to me, and I don't much ever, they looked a bit off. You guys could have just corresponded with my Kalajana, James. That the Alpha Boys, much ever. But I think it was good from my personal side.
I love the quality in the drone shots as well.
The quality, the lighting, the clothes, the wardrobe is really amazing. I kind of wished that it had rolled over to the Abamachayavana as well, just to make it more cohesive, because there are parts where that you can see there's no uniformity when you look at everyone who's dressed up, because obviously the stars need to shine, but then like uniformity just tidies things up nicely. But overall, when are they good at what they do? And I like where you guys shot, and I like the fact that I think it was one location that offered dynamism. So maybe sometimes you don't have like the budget to do many locations, but the dynamism of being able to be creative in different parts of a particular location.
No, I rate it. I think it's a good video. Plus, also that's my big major music video. So I got to see the production level side of it. That's why I'm hard on artists now to say you don't have to have the equipment, but work hard on having a team who's gonna help you with visuals.
Thank you, connoisseur.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, so guys, please, man, ngawe winnie Lotto. I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Lotto.
I love that part so much.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's too corny. I think the comedic
and it
element
fits you
to
guys.
it.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're taking the words out of my mouth. I wanted to say that I like that they factored in what you and Robot Boii also do,
What
which
about
is like that comedic element and stuff like that.
Okay, guys, let's not be police. Get it?
Bars.
But okay, sharp.
So, what do you guys think about Meji featuring Lopez there and Yazfela now?
Mechi's got such a baby face. Yo, he needs to give me the
He's so
supply.
shy in the music video.
No, he needs to take his melanin and make a skin product or whatever skin product. Mechi needs to be allowed to like
Photoshop, guys.
Well, Mechi's not that young, and for him to look that youthful in the video, maybe it's the quality of the camera or whatever. But for him to look that youthful, I need some scientific something. But
give us the merchandise, done. It's gonna fit. Give us the merchandise.
Skin product, Jay.
I'll take you here. Do the most.
You know, evergreen. I would use it. But over and above that, the video itself, the one thing that stands out to me about the video is the colors. It's very green screeny, so I don't know if it is just green screen or whatever, but the colors of the backgrounds really are nice. Yeah. Like I can't fault that much. And then obviously seeing Saul appear, that made it a bit exciting.
So cute.
And then like exactly. So
I like
that they did a close up of him, like it was not a full one.
Yeah.
That made it
was a nice aspect to the video.
Yeah.
And I can see it wasn't like a high budget music video, but they were able to pull it off. What I think about the song for me translates to the music video.
Yeah.
The song is nice. There are just a few questions which I don't think, maybe it's my opinion, I just don't think Reason was a fit in the song.
So Reason, man,
Oh yeah, I had no reason to say that, honestly. I had no reason to say that, but Pcee again. I just don't think. You see, I think I have attachment issues. I'm still attached to Reason. You know. Yo, what's going on here today? No, it's odd. So I just think for me it was a misfit for him in that song. Especially with how he fitted in the visuals. Like everyone was like, I expected the frames. I'm like, okay, Robot in white, you are wearing this, it makes sense. And then it was just him. Not that the verse was bad. In the song, I think it was just kind of misfit. But the video is quite nice. I think I would give it a 6.5 out of 10.
You don't rate his part?
In that song particularly. No, it's a good verse. I think I hold him to such high standards, guys.
So what are you saying about the song if you're saying it wasn't a fit?
Oh, I like the song.
High standards.
The song is fire. I think seeing him shook me, guys. I'm not going to lie. It was incredibly with sing with me. Because I don't expect him to be in a song like that, but then again he is that good, but then again for me
I just don't like he's at the end. Like it doesn't make sense for me. You know what I like, man? Like when it comes to a song, when you do a song, do an intro. Like do an intro to a song. Like tell us who's in the song. That one, like if like it's
like
DJs.
when everyone appears.
Yeah, you know who's there. That one, like
it's like you came late to the shoot.
Exactly.
Could that be the case? Because maybe could be sensing something like lateness in the shoot. Because you know sometimes when someone can't be in the music video,
but the song,
I shoot the Ali one, Goma Felung, but
I see what you mean.
He's not in a lot of group shots.
You could be onto something. Hey,
I could sense man, something was offish, but then good song.
But also, I think I blame the director. Like when you're a director, especially when it comes to such music videos.
Director.
Yes, Baba. I'll tell you, and I can tell you for free. The concept is from Colors. You know the Color Studio?
Yes.
Like when you do different backgrounds and all that, and you try white and all that. The first thing that you need to do is tell a story. Always, like we always say, like you need to tell a story. You need to tell us, Uti, why are you using this color? Like if you're gonna use white on McG, I'm like, we know McG is yellow, and you like there needs to be that podcast and chill representative in the background. So the moment now you're gonna use different colors, and now you have a car that's sitting there that's not even moving. Yes, fine, the car is cool, but
talking about the alcohol bottle just randomly appearing also.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was
so. Drink the joy in this music video, please say.
You know what was the problem then? And guys, did you see a promo of Crocs?
I mean, I'm all for comfort. I'm not gonna. I wear Crocs. I own a few.
I don't think it's paid. That's the thing. I don't think it's paid. I don't think it's paid.
But
Did you guys see Crocs?
But then there are shoes that looks like Crocs these days. I saw Crocs. I mean, I'm for Crocs, gents. I love the swag. Push the Crocs swag. I'm for it.
Okay.
I'm for it. I mean, it's like if you can't afford like a Lacoste, okay, no, I see again.
I see it.
I'm like crocodile. Okay.
Hey. Marketing.
Yeah, no. Ish, yes, some pets. I'm trying to guys.
Ish.
Yeah, anyway. I
knew it.
No, I hear you. The video had too much potential for the quality of the song.
Yeah.
We're not bashing the video. We're just analyzing it from our
No,
perspective.
why are you being nice? When are you master of going in?
Ipatsi, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
Saying Manyelita.
yes, Ipatsi, but I
Yeah,
think
but
6.5 out of 10 means you guys could have done better with the quality of the artist in the song. Maybe you guys were like, let's just put out a video.
Exactly.
Or maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
So I put it in Umbayimbayi, ne? I know it's not the official release, right? And I like on how people are creative. The reason why I brought it up is because of people try and like do visuals for the music videos. Like even if the music video is not out, just to throw a hint on flip, this music video would be nice if they do this and that. Yeah, so I like it when people do that. That's the only reason why I put it in there, so that we can see that when we do visuals, how do we actually like take people's opinion into consideration when you're about to do a song. Then you could maybe credit the person who did the video. Don't outshine from it, because this one, like with Big Zulu, like that could be a big music video.
Could be.
Yeah,
it's a big song already for me.
Exactly.
I mean, like 2 weeks in or a week out, the song came out Friday, right?
Even the publicity,
it's too much. It's too much. It was such a surprise that Warner was behind this project. I was like, oh, okay, Warner Music, I see you, because we've all been hearing about Sony doing the most, or Universal, or so and so. It's been a while since I heard anything from Warner Music, so I mean, I'm excited, dog. I feel like the music video, it needs to give us that, the green, you know, the ink almost. Guys, we like the real mooing cows. Like the other cows that we are chasing as people. No.
I think often
When's
so I think
I knew it.
So we need to choose, guys, the music video of the week.
I mean, Piki can have it from me.
Okay.
Robot.
Yithi Sonke is winning. I love the fact
Yithi
that
Sonke can have it. Everyone looked amazing. Yeah.
I think Pcee needs a rematch.
He needs
he needs to like play.
It's a good video.
I think maybe then like Pcee
better than Voroso. Let's just put that out there. Better than the Voroso one. I'm just saying. Yithi Sonke, the Voroso, Yasfela, Voroso.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one, eh? And in terms of deciding, but I want to give it to Yithi Sonke, ne? And I'm one person who's big on collaborations. The fact that it's a collaborative thing, I went and checked, ne? There is a Robot Boii account and then there's a Yithi Sonke account, and it was uploaded under Yithi Sonke account. So meaning that it's a group collective in one direction.
Exactly.
The cool kids.
Until
modern day cool kids.
Until the one
the modern day cool kids, my guy.
Right.
Yeah. So showing that, and it doesn't put like Robot Boii as the center of everything, even though Robot Boii might be the group leader, but the fact that when I see the music video, I can see the collaboration of everyone. I was like, Flip, this is you. I didn't know Inkabi until that music video. I was like, okay, yeah, this is good. Like, this is the guy, yeah.
Nah, man, it's beautiful to watch, and I believe there's gonna be much more. So, guys, pressure from my side as a music person, as a music lover. Invest time in your visuals, because I feel like we live in a visual space, because you can't scroll TikTok without visuals. So just know what people like. Give your music a chance, even if it's cheap music video, it's good. But music video needs lighting, a camera.
Exactly.
Nothing else.
That's all.
So now, are you also saying your guys' music video takes this slot here?
Oh no, 100%. Biased or not?
I know it.
Let's talk. That's powerful. But
that was powerful. Yeah, I just put my finger out.
But yeah, less production. Big shout outs to you, my guy. You're such a nice person to work with, and I would recommend you to anyone. That's it.
The perks of having your own platform, eh? Hey, imagine we are promote that Sjava. The cool kids. Direction 2.0.
The next year we'll be promoting the party.
Yeah, but guys, not saying anything, but we're not trying to define the media you are watching.
I knew it.
So guys, that's it for the music video of the week, and we've got some great music coming around. Ne? Focalistic is expected to release the ultimate song.
Wait, is Babu Kuba pregnant?
No.
Oh, he said, guys, Focalistic is expecting. No, I have to make sure. Foca, come on.
No, man, that's like sharp. How to do the attack?
This.
You never run out.
Speaking of that,
touche.
Devon Gog is releasing also as well.
Okay.
So Devon Gog is releasing a song. I've heard that. And then there is this guy, guys, that we need to be on the lookout for. Pcee. Yo,
is he the guy who keeps doing that?
Yeah, he keeps on doing.
Yeah.
Is it coming out?
Stop doing that.
No, that's his signature though.
But you know what's the problem, ne? I feel like when it comes to music, ne, he doesn't need to explain himself. Let the people do the dances, and you are enough from your side. Like, establish yourself as a brand, because we all now remember you as that guy who did this. It's like the same thing now. DJ Bongs and Kwara Kwara. It was there, Kwara Kwara, and then what happened after?
It did its thing. It grew into this whatever thing it grew, but then.
But we lost who is the person behind Kwara Kwara.
Yeah.
It was debated all over the world that Kwara Kwara is coming from Nigeria, from Ghana, and all those things.
Yeah,
so don't attach yourself as a brand from dancing.
That's actually quite.
You can start it, but don't make it your brand.
I see what
everyone
is out here spitting bars. It's like even the girl who came up with the TikTok challenge paper. As much as there's so many videos now, no one goes to her video now to watch because other people have taken over.
We've grown over that.
But I get what you mean. So stick to the music. I see is in Uncle Waffles' hub or circle.
Yeah.
So just take opportunity of that and grasp all the opportunities we have, my guy. But I mean, I think he's doing the most. But I can't keep up.
Yeah. Do you know, in terms of branding, right? Just to also add on to that, much as he's not celebrated right now because of these recent Lotto allegations and all of that, Arthur used to do that very well. Like Arthur will drop a song and a dance. Like think about Nige. You already know which, you know what I mean? Like, and then who did? Someone did. I don't remember.
It was Dlala
Lazz. Was it also Arthur?
But there were a lot of artists who used to bring songs.
Yeah, we used to bring. Was it also Arthur? Baby, yeah. So he would brand, and you like now you associate those. Much as he got the dances off the streets.
Yeah.
You would associate it with him because of the song and stuff. So the branding, so those ideas of branding, just look into avenues like that.
But I think he's doing the most.
Company
I see him everywhere. I see him everywhere. On
who?
Pcee, the guy. You might explore randomly. You just see him there, just doing his thing there. I'm like, do you think that's why?
But you should attach a song to the dance.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That
they put it onto that.
Because right now, like as much as you can say that, ne, Kilimanjaro is the one song that has that, right? But what happens after Kilimanjaro? Like, you need to make sure that you stay relevant. It's like right now, Uncle Waffles, right? Uncle Waffles is there, like she's made it, ne? With the song, ne? It's called Yahyhuppiyah.
Why am I using Yahyhuppiyah?
Yahyhuppiyah. But anyway, so
it's not Yahyhuppiyah without googling it.
So all those dancers, the moment you start putting the dancers into that, right? Make sure your brand is established before. It's like right now, DJ Bongs, he's not DJ Bongs, Modda, ne? And Brandon Praise, they've got a new song, right? I think they're also working on an album on that. But they are trying to attach the song to the dance move. And there's that dance move that they're trying to do. I was like, this is cool, this is quite nice. But their brand is already established. You don't want to now be known for a dance move before. Yeah, but we want to know who you are.
Wouldn't you say that's limiting though? Wouldn't you say that's limiting? I mean, I've been hearing you guys as like professionals in your space. I see what you mean. But if they've already established, isn't that just something that adds onto their portfolio or whatever?
It adds, but you can't want to start off with the dance move and be known. Like, that's what I'm saying, that as much as you can start it off, you don't want to go forward and just be known as that guy who's been doing the dances. That's why right now I can tell you for free that there is no single person who's doing dance move and we can still remember them now. Yeah, but like,
No, I don't think that's true.
like for example,
Black Motion, we remember them. Even that duo, one of the reasons where people were not happy with them splitting. Black Motion, we know them for the dancing and the collab.
Nah, Black Motion, we know them for the song.
We don't. A lot is happening here.
September.
That's gonna be such a great ending to the show.
Is that your cue for us to keep quiet?
I was trying to make it
Wrap
nice.
up.
I was just trying to make a nice parody. So it's gonna make a great edit. So make sure that you put that in there. Before we even wrap this up, you can see the chats are always going on. So guys, we'd like to hear from
So we
you.
just have to finish off camera.
Yeah, one time. We just
So you just cut me off just like that.
yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, NMV is coming out here for me. But anyway, as we are rolling the credits, a big shout out to the crew, guys. If you wanna keep the conversation going, let's keep in touch on social media. Make sure you just follow our next music verse on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Make sure you follow us on Facebook. Follow us on our individual accounts. Malume PD jokes_jokes. Can't tell me, bro. It's PD_jokes and
My name is Bongani, the proud South African guy, and taker, I believe of a successful nation, a dreamer by night and a dreamer by day. Lotto.
period.
Hey.
Social media.
I'm Kina Lone, and on social media, I'm Kinali Ondla on TikTok, Kinali Ondla on Instagram, and I'm here to rep you guys who don't know how to keep up with what's going on because everything moves so fast, but we learn anyway.
And that was Next Music Verse.
Bye bye guys. Peace. Take
I don't
care.
want to be known for a dance. Sorry, that's not my brand.
Should be known.